Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this will be your monthly reading for the sign of Aquarius for the month of December of 2022. And I hope everyone's doing well. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, subscribed, and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Aquarius. And the Page of Cups is in your recent past. So you've had an offer come in, and now you're trying to figure out which way you want to go with this. So the page is something on offer, surprise. This could be romance-wise as well, coming out of the blue. Something unexpected but good. And the Ace of Cups is crossing that. But that's still a positive one. Your cup's overflowing. Maybe you've met somebody in this month and you're quite thrilled with what's going on in your life. You're feeling abundant and pleasurable, and you're feeling passion towards something in your life or somebody. So, but, take it slow. And the 10 of Wands. So definitely feeling like you had been carrying a burden for quite some time here. Whether this is in a job situation or your home life. But you're learning to ask for help and delegate more this month. You're doing okay with having acceptance that, you shouldn't have to be burdening these all by yourself. Maybe you got that job that you always wanted, but they changed the rules on you and increased more expect from you. And the 3 of Pentacles. So you're very knowledgeable. You're very hardworking. You know what you want in life. You know where you want to go in life. You have all the things going in your path in the right way, so you're okay with that. Things are coming up, moving forward for yourself. People see you for who you really are. When they hired you, they realized what they were getting, and they're quite content with what you have to offer. And the Knight of Pentacles. So fast-moving action coming in. Maybe there's an offer on the table. Maybe they've presented you with something, and trying to see where you can go with this. For some of you, this could actually be you're thinking of getting away from everything. You've earned enough this month. You've let enough of the unbalances in your life go, and you're realizing that maybe it's time that you take a little bit of time for yourself this month as well. Just a time out, be it short but needed. And the King of Swords. So definitely making some investments, getting some clarity. You're flooded with all kinds of ideas this month, which is wonderful. Any problems that's coming up, you're attacking them head on. You're not pushing them off to the side so that they build up and you feel like there's just too much pressure. And you're finding solutions coming to you easier this month in different projects. And the Empress. So definitely moving forward for yourself. You have a really bunch of good ideas for yourself, where you want to go, what you want to have in your life. And you're trying to make sure that you're going forward with it. But you can see that it's very abundant. You're feeling more happy, content with your life this month. You're seeing things in your life go the way you want them to. So you're more smiley, more happy. If you've made some investments in your life, you're realizing that they're absolutely you've made the right ones for yourself. For others of you, this could be that this month you are feeling more content and healthy and looking at different new projects in your life. For some of you, this could actually be yourself who is, gets the joy of telling others that you're expecting a little one, or for some of you, this could be a new fur baby coming into your life. But whatever it is, you're relishing in this moment. You're quite happy. You're realizing things in your life are starting to grow and go the way you want them to. Everything's just bursting to life. And you're quite content with that. And the Seven of Pentacles. So patiently waiting. You've planted your seeds. You know what you want to happen. And now you're just trying to have patience until it does. But that is, that's easier said than done sometimes, depending on what it is that you're trying to see growth in this month for yourself. Maybe you've made that investment and you want to see, the promises they made you, if it's going to come, or do you have to keep waiting? It's time to enjoy yourself a little bit. You make a very excellent salesperson. You're very good at, if you're selling cars and stuff like that, or life insurance, whatever it may be, but you're very good at it. And you've, presented your case and planted your seeds, and now you're just waiting to see what comes back to you. And the Six of Swords. So perhaps you're thinking of making a move for yourself to calmer, better shores. Maybe you've gotten a better offer from a different company for some of you, and you have been going against the current where you are. You don't feel like they really respect you enough. So you're thinking of maybe going to move to a different place so you can get better pay, more comfortable in your life, less stress and worry. And the Death card. So you're realizing things in your past. You're seeing where they're going, what you've had to do to get there. The different sacrifices that you've made over the years, and learned a lot. It's taught you a lot. It's made you a better person, and you're just trying to step back a little bit. You're going to look at all that you've learned in all areas of your life with all the knowledge that you've gained going forward. So you're sort of glad you've had to go through it a little bit, because it's taught you many things in different areas, and you're over it. You want to move forward. You want to step out into the world. You need to be noticed and respected. And the Knight of Wands. So most definitely going out into the future for yourself. You're taking this adventure and you're going to go forward for it. You're going to, take a day trip even. This is your future you're thinking about. So you're trying to make the best decisions for yourself. You're not in a hurry to do any of it, but, you're enjoying it. You're in midst of good company. People are rejoicing with you and for you. You're learning to curb your impulses. When you feel impulsive and a little bit weak of doing something that you may have to look back on in the future, give it that 3 minutes and before you say yes to anything. And the Three of Cups. So definitely having a good time, out celebrating. People are noticing you. You're having a good time. Your life is looking quite enjoyable here for yourself. You've made a lot of really good decisions this far for yourself, and if you have a family, for them as well. It's paying off. You're starting to see, the fruits of your labor coming in. And the Seven of Cups. So lots of really good ideas floating around. You have wonderful new ideas, and you're a very good entrepreneur. You have lots of talent. You're very creative. You're not ashamed or shy to show other people what you're capable of, which makes you stand out in the crowd. You're okay with all that. So you're standing out in a good way this month so far, and things are starting to show and go the way you want them to. And the Knight of Swords. So you might have to, the bit of a disagreement here perhaps this month as well. Maybe you're somebody not quite on the same wavelength as you yourself, but doesn't matter, you know. And for others of you, this could be a very fast trip. You know, maybe you've decided to go home to see family or friends, that sort of thing. It just comes out of the blue. You never had any thought about doing this. It just, you know, you wake up this morning and decide, I'm going to go do this because I want to do this. And of course, it is December, so a lot of travelers this time of month. And the moon. So definitely, you know, things around you are changing in your life and you're starting to realize it. You know, the rules are changing, landscape's changing, and so are your mood swings. So make sure you're getting enough sleep here. Maybe that's why you're feeling a little bit restless and wanting to take trips just unexpectedly. You know, you're just restless because there's too much going around in your head at night. But you need to get more sleep, I think, this month for yourself, for your health, so you stay sharp. You're following your intuitions a little bit more, that sort of thing, but you're moving forward because you want to. And the Two of Wands. So definitely things are moving. You're on good solid ground. You have lots of prospects coming at you there. You're just trying to pick the right path for yourself. Maybe perhaps that's why you're taking that trip. Just to clear your head, give yourself a, you know, different way of looking at things. You know, everything, there's nothing wrong in your life, but there's nothing that you feel is really going the way you had anticipated it. So you're making some big decisions. You know, you're perhaps at one time you had gone against your intuition and you're realizing that that's probably not the path you want to be on anymore. So you're taking that step out. And the Five of Wands. So now this is competition usually. You know, you're feeling competitive or overthinking something. So maybe that job that you've really wanted that got offered to you, now you're giving it second thoughts. You're starting to realize all that comes with that. So you're trying to make the right decision for yourself. And the Fool. So most definitely trying not to overstep your bounds, jump too fast. You know, you just want to go. It's a new beginning for sure, but you're really having thoughts on this jump this time. You're not doing anything in haste. So your month looks very good. You have a lot of things on option for yourself. You're going forward. Looks like some of you are going to be thinking of moving now to a different town or new job, but you're doing celebrations. You're being, you know, invited out a little bit more, but you're really contemplating that move this month, which way you should go. And you're trying not to be a fool about it. You're trying to do it on the right time for yourself. You don't want to make a mistake. All right, and the Fairy card. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizon. Let your creativity take flight. Well, there you go. All right, Aquarius. On that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next month. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.